hate. But what it took, we'll take. We used to study right, how we gon' blow. Start rapping and they all laughed in our face. Remember back in the day, when we used to work bait. I used to come to your place. Always look down, you kept my head braided. I cuffed you and it felt like I made it.
Remember back in the day.
Before you turned snake, we used to chill on the lake. I had a bitch go to her crib. I mean, no matter what, that she always gonna stay.
Remember back in the day. Ooh. That shit changed. Hey man, welcome back to another episode of Jaz Nights, man. I appreciate all of y'all for locking in with me, tuning in with me. If y'all like that song that y'all just heard right there, that's a song by my blood brother, man, my little brother, man. His name is Nate60, NATESIX0. If you like that song, man, go check him out on Apple Music. It's called Back in the Day. My brother is new to, making music. He not new. He been doing it for a little bit, but this is something that just like his hobby. You get what I'm saying? Like mine is podcasting, his is rapping. You feel me? So just check him out. If you like what you heard, check him out. If you don't like what you heard, leave some, some helpful suggestions down in the comment section. You feel me? I'll make sure that he get to them. But anyways, like I said, man, that's my little brother, Nate60. Shout out to my brother, man. I love you, dog. Shout out to all of the Monica kids, by the way. Anyways, like I said, man, welcome back to another episode of Jaz Nights. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I'm coming off of a little bit of a high right now. Like that last episode, it was only a couple minutes long, but it got a lot of good feedback from a lot of people. As well as I got a couple, good. I got a couple people that subscribed, and that meant a lot to me. Only because, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really expect all of that. I ain't expect the comments. I ain't expect the people to subscribe. I didn't really expect a lot of that. So I appreciate all of y'all that did. I appreciate all of y'all that support me on this journey. I appreciate all of the people that said they wanted to come in, do an interview, fuck with me on this. You feel me? Things like that. I really appreciate all of that. So, y'all just keep on supporting me, man, and I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do. Eventually we're gonna upgrade some of this equipment. We're gonna upgrade everything that we got going on around here. I'm gonna bring some more people in. We're gonna get to talk. We're gonna get down and dirty. We're gonna get into it. You feel me? So yeah, but anyways, y'all said y'all wanted to get into it, so we're gonna get into it with this next episode of Jaz Night. Today, first, I know y'all noticed, a little bit of a difference, you feel me, based on the last episode and this episode. I done shifted a little bit, so now you guys got a backdrop of my bookshelf, my degrees, a couple other little minor decorations, shout out to Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, some other things like that, versus just having that blank wall behind me. I'm not really sure if I'm feeling this setup or if I'm feeling, having a wall with like a little backdrop behind me or something like that. So y'all just comment in the comment section or send me a DM or a text message or whatever, and just let me know what y'all think. Again, y'all can follow me on social media at g.jazz, at JIGGY period JAZ with an X at the end. You feel me? Y'all lock in with me. Let me know what y'all think. Whatever suggestions y'all have, and whatever works, what works. Now that all of that's out the way, let's get to it. So today, I ran a couple errands, spent a little time, just taking care of some stuff or whatever. But whenever I had some free time, I went and I stopped by this bookstore here in Durham called Letters. Letters is one of my favorite bookstores here in Durham. Let me go ahead and give them a shout out real quick. It's Letters. You can find them on West Main Street. So if you're ever in downtown Durham, or if you're ever in Durham, period, make sure you go stop by Letters. But they are one of my favorite bookstores because they have everything you need, even journals. You need something to write in, you need pens, you need highlighters, bookmarks, whatever it is, whatever type of literature that you're trying to read, you can find all of this in Letters. Now I know most people are kind of, your Barnes and Noble type people or whatever, but I like to go to different bookstores because I've found in my experience that different bookstores offer different types of literary works. Some of them specialize in some different things. And so for me, I like to go to Letters because the specialty of books that they have in there really speaks to what I'm interested in. And so I'll just give you guys a couple of examples. Today I picked up The Will to Change, and it addresses men, masculinity, and love. as we all know right now, one of the leading topics is men's mental health. That's one of the leading topics in the world is men's mental health. And so in that addresses masculinity, toxic masculinity, that addresses how men receive and show love, how they give love, how they feel love, how they express their emotions and different things like that, you know. And as a man, as a black man more specifically, I just feel like there are some things that I'm challenged with. There are some things that I deal with, that I struggle with, you know, that I might need a little more assistance. And so I picked this book up hoping to find not the solution to all of my problems, but hoping to find different ways to handle different things, you know, and then be able to take what I learned from this book and apply it to my friendships, my relationship, you know, be able to teach my family some things, you know, my brothers and my cousins and different people like that, my mentees, my mentors, you know, different people. And so I'm looking forward to this read here. Another book that I picked up is called Unwinding Anxiety. And I think this is going to be a book that will not only be able to be applied to my life, but it'll be able to be applied to the lives of the people that I work with on a daily basis. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I was supposed to been did this, but I forgot about it. So, quick little introduction or little side, you know, street, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, I currently work as a juvenile detention officer here in Durham. And I'm also working on my PhD in forensic psychology. My ultimate goal is to work with individuals that are currently incarcerated but have mental health, you know, concerns, mental health disorders, mental health issues. A lot of mental health issues, though, at least in my experience, I found anxiety has some part in it. There's some level of anxiety or fear that those individuals feel. And so to help them, I want to understand their anxiety. I want to understand what causes that feeling. What is the foundation of it? And then I also want to be able to understand what causes my own anxiety. Where is the foundation in that? And so I picked this book up today because I want to be able to understand and be able to break down anxiety and anxious feelings so we could get to the, you know, the root, so we can figure these things out together, you know. And so I think this is definitely going to be a good book at helping me break down anxiety, but also to address it in a number of different ways that may work for different people. So this actually might be my next read, so stay tuned on that. Another book that I picked up today is the 10th anniversary of the new Jim Crow. If anybody knows what the Jim Crow is, you know, segregated South. Basically, this book talks somewhat about that, but it talks about what Jim Crow looks like in today's society. And for those of you who do not know, that involves mass incarceration. That involves systematic racism. That involves oppression and zero tolerance policies and 3 strikes laws and all of these different things like that that we know predominantly affect black people and put them in a position where they can't move up in life. They're stuck in the same place. It affects their mindset. It affects their behaviors. It affects their emotions. And so if you are anybody interested in criminal justice, if you're interested in legal work, if you're interested in anything like political science or anything like that, even history, teaching kids, anything, whatever it is that you're interested in, I highly recommend that you go pick up a copy of the new Jim Crow. And the last book that I picked up today is You Don't Know Us Negroes. Let me say that one more time. You Don't Know Us Negroes by Zora Neale Hurston. Now, I've read several books by my great Zora, and I don't think I've been as excited to read any other book by her like I am for this book. This book right here, you know what? Not even gonna do that. I'm not even gonna do that. And I know some people are probably thinking, how you got so much to say about these books and he ain't even read it? Trust me, I may not have read the whole book, but I got a clear and for sure understanding of what all of these books are going to talk about, what they cover. So as far as you don't know us Negroes, I'm not even going to get into that for y'all. I'm going to just let y'all read it and find out. So go get a copy. I'm going to say it again. Go get a copy. What else have I done today? I think that might be like the biggest thing that I've done today, you know. I also I picked up some, what are they called? A new carpet shampooer and a new vacuumer, and that was pretty intense. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I did not know that my carpet was that dirty. Like, I knew it was dirty, but I didn't think it was that dirty. And so seeing it, like, you know, get cleaned the way that it was, that was mind blowing. But I'm not going to talk about that. That's kind of boring. So we're going to move on from that. I will give you guys a quick book review of my last 2 books that I've read. And that is That Bird Has My Wings by Jarvis J. Masters and Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. Starting with Toni Morrison's book. If you've read books like Beloved by Toni Morrison, this book, Song of Solomon, is not too far from it. Now, it's not as difficult to read, and it's not, I don't want to say boring, but it's just a little more interesting. The characters are a little more interesting. The story is a little more interesting, and just how she progresses and writes and expresses her art is just all very profound in this book. And so I would give this book probably 8.5 out of 10. Song of Solomon is definitely in my top 10 favorite books so far that I've read within the last 6 months. And so definitely would recommend that you guys go check out the Song of Solomon. One of the top 5 books that I have read, probably top 3 books that I have probably read within the last 6 months, is That Bird Has My Wings by Jarvis J. Masters. There wasn't a chapter or a page in this book that did not make me feel like I needed to just take a minute, to just take it all in, to breathe, to relax, to understand what's being said, where he's coming from, and where he's going. When I first picked this book up, I didn't know what to expect. Even now, after finishing the book, I still don't know what to really expect. And I'm still kind of looking for answers into this man's story. But man, this is a hard story, but put in a great book. And I really appreciate how he was able to tell his story the way that he was without leaving out anything, and still make it motivational, you know, and not just motivational for a certain group of people, but motivational for all people. So, giving you guys a little quick backstory, Jarvis J. Masters wrote an autobiography, and his book talks about his struggles and what his life was like growing up in and out of juvenile detention facilities, in and out of juvenile prisons, foster care, different people's homes, abuse, neglect, drugs, all types of things, gang life, all types of things. And ultimately, it all led up to him now being served a life sentence at a prison in California, where his life sentence then turns into the death penalty. I'm not going to get into all that he's done, all of the crimes that he's committed. I'm going to let you guys figure that out if you choose to read this book. But what I will say is the message behind this book, the message within this book is so important. It's so important. And that's part of the reason why it made not only my favorites, but it made Oprah's book club. So, if at all you guys have any time, check it out. It's only like 270 some pages in here. That sounds like a lot, but you can read 270 some pages in a while. Think about how much time you spend scrolling up and down social media. Think about it. Just spend less time doing that and more time reading. Excuse me. Anyways, just spend less time doing that and more time reading, and you can get through 270 some pages in no time. But anyways, yeah. What else? What else is new? What else do I want to talk to you guys about? Oh, yeah. Let me let y'all know something. That last video, the feedback, the interactions, the engagement, the subscribers, all of that put me at an all-time high. I don't think I've ever received so much feedback like that made me feel like I was on a natural high. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be real, I didn't expect, all of the subscribers that I got. I didn't expect, the views or anything like that. And I'm not saying that I got 1 million views and, 2 million subscribers in a day or nothing like that. No, but what I am saying is I didn't expect you people to do that. My friends to do that. I'm going to call you guys my friends because that's what you guys are. And that's, I continue to evolve in this and get better at this, I hope that my friends continue to tune in and lock in with me. And so I just want y'all to know that I really appreciate that. And that I hope that, I keep the momentum going. You guys keep the momentum going. We stay connected. We stay locked in. And we stay getting to it. You feel me? So, yeah. I just want to say I really appreciate y'all. I think that's about it for me today. I think I covered quite a bit of things. Not a lot of things. But I don't want to overwhelm you guys with everything that's going on in my life right now, or we'll just be up here rambling. I think I'm going to save some of the longer podcasts later for like episodes that I do with guests. And so I think I'm okay with ending this where I am today. Once again, man, I really appreciate y'all for locking in with me, for tuning in. If you ever get a chance, man, check out any of the 6 books that I recommended today. And if you guys see any of the books on the shelves, or y'all have any questions about any books that you guys think I may have read or that I have read, or if you're just interested in anything like that, or even starting a book club with me, just let me know and I can put some suggestions out there. We can create some group chats, different things like that, whatever it takes. But as always, man, I appreciate y'all. I can't wait till we can get into it next time. Y'all stay locked in. Till next time, have a good night. We'll see you next time on Jaz Nights.